What if I told you that your 350 rupees latte isn't really just about coffee? In fact, it is rent, and you have been paying it without even realizing.
You think that you walk into Starbucks just for a cup of coffee?
What you're really doing is paying rent disguised as latte. And they love it because while you think you're sipping caffeine, they quietly sell you a workspace, a lifestyle, and a dozen little things that you didn't knew that you wanted.
Now let's pull back the curtain and see how this game actually works and how it is helping them make
Billions of rupees. If Starbucks only sold coffee, it wouldn't be worth 100 plus billion dollars. In India, places like Starbucks, Blue Tokai, or Third Wave Coffee.
aren't just cafe, they're productive hubs with better lighting than your office.
In these places, the average cost of coffee is 350 to 400 rupees with an average stay of 2 hours. Compare that to a 300 rupees an hour co-working desk and suddenly the latte feels much more better deal to us. But here's the twist, even after you hog their Wi-Fi all afternoon, they still make way more money off you than you actually think. There is a study called The Third Place by famous sociologist Oldenburg. Now, as per him, there are three places. First place, your home. Second place, your office.
And a third place, which is comfortable suite where no one disturbs you and you get your own time.
Now, Starbucks made it their own mission to be your own third place.
They offer you comfortable chair, free Wi-Fi, sockets at the right places that actually dare you to unpack your laptops immediately. And the longer you stay, they get more chances to sell you everything else. Now let's discuss a few revenue streams that you did not even notice.
So here's the situation. You settle in, 2 hours passes by, and your stomach joins in the conversation. That is where the croissant and sandwiches come into the picture, all ranging from rupees 250 to 450 rupees. And the margins 60 to 70%.
Because they're made in bulk somewhere else and reheated at the location.
And the food display right at the billing counter, that is not an accident. That is a well thought of strategy for your impulse buying.
This is share of
Wallet maximization. The idea here is to squeeze more spends out of every visit. Second, merchandise sales. You think you are buying coffee but end up leaving the store with a 1200 rupees mug because it just feels right. That's emotional branding, taking the Starbucks vibe home with you. In 2022, Starbucks made approximately $2 billion just from selling merchandise and ready to make drinks. In India, the mugs go for 900 rupees to 1200 rupees with the margins so good that the Starbucks management probably giggle in the boardroom.
third, ready to drink and packaged coffee.
Starbucks via sachets, frappuccinos, and Blue Tokai's cold brew bottles, all available in the supermarket. If you are hooked in stores, odds are that you will buy the take home fix too. The business logic here is extend the relationship beyond cafes, monetize you at home, office, and everywhere. Fourth, loyalty program is equals to data monetization. Free drinks after 10 visits? Sure. But what's really happening here is data collection. They ask you data like how often do you order? What time do you order? What is your actual order? This lets them send really perfect offers like 20% off on a sandwich with a coffee between 2 to 5 p.m., which automatically solves their slow hours. Fifth, renting their third place for events. Events like poetry nights, corporate meetups, brewing classes. That's additional amount for them, and the space is already theirs. Sixth, seasonal and limited edition menu triggers. Pumpkin spice latte in the US and Diwali specials in India not only creates urgency but FOMO, and suddenly you are out there buying those drinks, posting them on Instagram, which automatically is a free marketing for them. Now the question is, why does these tricks work on you? First, commitment bias. Once you are into the cafe, you plug in your laptop, you start doing your work. And suddenly you're so lost that you will end up ordering something because the longer you stay, the longer you will spend.
Second,
Social proof. You enter, you see everyone else enjoying or working. Suddenly you feel that all of these people are so productive and you belong to the lot. Third, FOMO marketing. Premium location, cool vibe, and suddenly you are part of the club. You start feeling a belongingness, like I previously told you, your third place. Fourth, price perception. 350 rupees coffee feels a little expensive. But once you start comparing it with the rent in co-working space, this suddenly feels like a steal deal. The key takeaway here is if you are running a business, sell an experience, build your third place, be it offline or online. Let people spend some time. The more time they spend, the better they will spend. And if you're a customer, remember you're paying for the space, comfort, and the ambience. Get your money's worth, but do not fall for any upselling tricks. So next time while you're drinking that cup of latte, while clearing your inbox, remember you did not just buy a drink, you rented a prime real estate by the hour, and the landlord handed over you with a cup of coffee. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and comment below your favorite coffee shop's name. And subscribe for more such content. Your brain will thank you.